When a veteran chooses to enlist in the military, they have given up so much of their personal life for our safety. So it is my passion and my desire to want to give back to someone who has given so much for us. And as a single mom of 3 amazing boys, God has placed so many obstacles in my life that have made me stronger emotionally and physically. And so growing up and learning construction from my dad, and with my dad, working with my father, it was very empowering when I was called to begin the ministry of Through His Hands to provide safe and secure permanent housing for our military veterans in the Pittsburgh region. We have a large home in Beaver Falls currently that is our 2016 project that will be renovated for veterans. God has blessed me with a wonderful team of board members. Buster is an enthusiastic gentleman who works in a ministry at his own church and who has a great passion to help others.
I became familiar with Beth through church organizations. Besides helping with homes, she has other outreaches. She had donated things to us that, that normally people can't get a hold of, and she opened up her heart and just helped by donating those things that people need. And this house, I've actually lived in this town, and I've walked by it a lot of times, and it's always been a good looking house. It has some promise, it needs some things, but with people putting hands together and with Beth's leadership, I'm very sure and very confident that we could make this a place suitable for someone to live and be happy and have a boost in life to do better things.
Dana Levinson is our director of marketing, and it's truly a miracle how God has brought her into my life.
As an account manager at Salem Media Group, Pittsburgh, formerly known as Word FM, my sales manager, Mike Howard, handed me a pamphlet for a nonprofit Christian organization called Through His Hands. And as I read the pamphlet, my heart just welled. And so my grandfather was a Marine, and my dad was in the Army. He was in Vietnam. My brother is a Navy medic. He was in Iraq. My son is in the Air Force. So I know what military men and women and their families do to sacrifice for our country every day. And it breaks my heart to know that they suffer in any way, shape, or form, and that this country doesn't pull together and help them. So the idea is to be able to take these broken men and say, there's a higher power, and here is who He is. And oh, by the way, this is His Son, Jesus. And He's going to help you too. Through His hands, we are helping Him and them at the same time.
So you have plans for this to be the managers?
David Hartzell is our treasurer with Through His Hands. Without David's belief in me, we would never be able to make this project successful.
When do you think this project will start?
Well, as soon as
When I first met Beth, I knew from experience being an FBI guy that having to be a good judge of character, that she has the right stuff. You can see from our first project that I never learned to do construction and drywall and stuff like that. She learned so much from her dad. I've seen it before and after. I know when people get behind us and see the work that she's doing, that it's going to succeed.
So this is us reaching out to you to become part of this ministry through your volunteer work, through your personal funding, to become part of this ministry and provide safe and secure housing for our military veterans throughout the Pittsburgh region. Through His Hands, and you as a team can make this successful.